For admission of a partner, we have 4 goodwill cases. So in this 4 goodwill cases, what is goodwill? Goodwill is intangible asset. As a new partner is getting admitted in the partnership firm, that new partner is going to bring goodwill as his share in the new firm. Okay, goodwill is already created by the old partners. To compensate that what is created by the old partners, the new partner has to bring goodwill in cash. Another reason why goodwill is brought, because profit sharing ratio is going to get shared among the new partner also, and that profit that is earned by the firm is not only because of the new partner but because of the already made goodwill by the old partners. So to compensate this profit sharing ratio which is sacrificed by the old partners for the new partner, goodwill is brought by the new partner for the old partners. That is the compensation which is done for the profit that the new partner is going to receive from the old partners. The first goodwill, the first case of goodwill brought in cash and retained. So when goodwill is brought in cash by the new partner and it is retained in the firm, the old partners are not withdrawing that goodwill. It is retained in the business. So the first journal entry, as it is brought in cash or bank account debit to premium for goodwill account. And this goodwill is going to get retained in the business. It is not withdrawn by the old partners. So premium for goodwill account debit to old partners capital account. So here cash will increase and old partners capital will increase. So increase in debit and increase in credit. So premium for goodwill is just a dummy account which is credited and then debited to get it cancelled. The next, goodwill brought in cash and withdrawn fully. So when it is fully withdrawn, it is 100% withdrawal of goodwill. So first bring goodwill in cash, same cash or bank account debit to premium for goodwill. Then premium for goodwill account debit to old partners capital account. And because it is withdrawn fully, old partners capital account debit to cash or bank. So see here, in the first entry, cash is increasing. In the second entry, your old partner's capital account is increasing, right? But the third entry is decreasing that old partner's capital and decreasing cash by giving it the opposite effects. So here none of the account will get increase or decrease in asset or liability. Third case of goodwill, goodwill brought in cash and partially withdrawn. When it is partial withdrawal, it is always 50%. Okay, so when it is 50% withdrawal, all these journal entries in case 2 will remain the same as in case 3, same journal entries, no change. So first bring goodwill in cash or bank account debit to goodwill, premium for goodwill, then it gets distributed to the old partners and then it gets withdrawn. Only the last entry amounts here for partial withdrawal will be 50%. So if 100% goodwill is brought in cash and getting distributed among the old partners, withdrawal is done only for 50%. So last entry only will be for 50%. The fourth case of goodwill, goodwill raised, created. If it is goodwill raised or created, here the new partner is not bringing goodwill in cash, but his capital amount itself includes the amount of goodwill. So new partner's capital account debit, which is also known as gaining partner's capital account debit to old partner's capital account. New partner's capital I will reduce because new partner has to give goodwill to the firm, and old partner's capital account is credited because the old partners has to get goodwill from the firm. So gaining partner's capital account debit to sacrificing partner's capital account. As these old partners are sacrificing for the new partner, the share of profit. Gaining partner is also sacrificing his share of goodwill for the secondary support. So here these are the 4 cases of goodwill for admission of a partner.